Hey everyone, and welcome back to the show as always. Rich is making another movie about XRP today, so I hope everyone is having a great day today no matter where they are in the world. We are going to talk about XRP. This is the one-day picture again. We're at $3.26 right now. On the 7-day chart, XRP is back in those bands right now. It's right here between $3.20 and $3.40. Everyone knows what comes next. When XRP goes sideways like this, the next step up starts. It might happen at any time too. Take a look at Ethereum right now. Ethereum is once again getting a lot of attention since it went back above $4,000. There are now calls for a $20,000 Ethereum, which gets everyone excited. I was actually hoping that Ethereum would get this exciting. That place didn't seem to have heard anything about it in a while. Take a look at Bitcoin too. At $116,500, it's not really going up right now. That makes everyone wonder if it's really Ethereum season and not alt season. Let's not get these two mixed up. It looks like we're in part 2 of the alt season chart, which shows the way to alt season. It's being said that Ethereum will soon be worth more than Bitcoin. Some people are already talking about how Ethereum could change Bitcoin again. I still believe that XRP will do better than Ethereum. It will turn Ethereum around. This time, it will become the second most valuable coin. I even think there's a good chance that we'll beat Bitcoin to the top spot if the right conditions come together for XRP. But now you can see that all season is getting closer. Now that things are getting better, all that joy is coming back as well. But cycles work like this all the time. Now there's a good chance that XRP will start to really take off if something else happens, like the ETFs going live. Dom at Isa sent this. It's great to see our favorite as in first and second place. You can see that Grayscale is giving back 1 week's worth of the top 10 crypto assets. First, XRP. The second one is Stellar XLM, Cardano number 3. Ethereum is still below Dogecoin, but it was clear that this cycle was different from the ones that came before it. Most of the time, XRP isn't even moving at this point in the cycle. Everyone always tells you to avoid investing in XRP because it moves last, but not this time. Things will soon be different, and I believe some people are finally realizing it. This is the reason why people talk about XRP very differently now than they did in 2021, 2017. Around $3.65 is where the next sell wall for XRP is. XRP has had trouble with $3.65 so far. As soon as we break above that, we'll keep going up. Based on how things look now, I think we will hit more than $400 by the end of August. By September, you need 20,500 XRP. Not yet. This is something you shouldn't listen to because it will make you question your bag right away. You should just buy whatever you can afford. Just relax and watch this cycle go by. In this run, 1,000 XRP will give you money that will change your life. It seems like everyone is telling you how much to stack. I see the rich list every day. That whole, if you're not on the rich list yet, you better act now thing. Get whatever you can manage to pay for. I don't want you to think too much about crypto. As an XRP user, I want you to be able to wait. You'll have time to keep putting things in your bag too. You should know that XRP will keep going up. This time, most people aren't even selling their XRP because they know they'll soon be able to make money passively. What number of XRP do we need to reach $1,000 in 2025? I think XRP will reach 2 digits in 2025. I believe the big blow will happen in 2026, most likely in the first quarter. Also, who knows, because ETFs are now live, we could get close to 3 digits by the end of the year. That still needs to happen between September and October, either in the middle of the season or at the start of it. What we do will depend on Ethereum. Though I think everyone is too worried about how much they should hold. Just buy whatever you can afford. I don't want you to spend too much because people who do that usually sell too soon. I want you to be able to hold until prices go up a lot. If you buy 1,000 XRP for $1,000, you get $1,000. A $1 Bitcoin also made people laugh. Everything changes when you adopt. Listen to this. People are laughing. 1,000 XRP won't make a difference in your life when you say X. You can't change anything. But let's look at the maths. Take a look at this. If XRP ever hits $1,000 by 2030, that's $700 from a very small amount of XRP. Note that this Bitcoin used to be worth $1. There are now more than $100,000 in it, and there will be 200, 3, 4, or 500,000 more. When it comes to adoption, anything is possible. That is the key word for XRP acceptance. We are in the middle of the biggest change in the way we pay that we have ever seen. Actually, anything is possible if we can get people to use and accept it. It's more important to be useful. I think adoption will happen because it will be useful. He's not wrong, though. When Bitcoin was worth $1, people laughed at it. I also think his schedule is wrong. He says $1,000 by the year 2030. Most likely it will happen by 2027. I believe that once XRP starts moving, it will never stop. It's still rolling. It will only go up from here on out, depending on utility and use case. Don't forget that the banks are still trying things out. That's it going to be when they finish testing. It's time to go for people who own XRP. That's why you lock in now. That's why you should stack now while the prices are still very low. XRP doesn't cost much at $3, but telling someone they need to get 2,500 XRP by September is not logical. How much does 2,500 XRP cost right now? More than 8,000. That's something to think about. It's simple. You buy everything you can afford, then you sit back and keep adding to your collection. Don't think about it too much or spend too much. Just file it away in our library. This is because of crypto law. The SEC told Ripple to stop waiving bad actors. Since the Taurus ruling, the SEC Gov has fought this at every turn. Now they have officially agreed with it. The winners keep coming up. To put it simply, Ripple can now raise money through institutions, even though the court's final ruling in August 2024 warned against this. Finally, Ripple can get money by selling to big businesses, and that changes the game because these companies will no longer just buy XRP, they will wait for the price to rise and then sell it. They are going to buy this XRP and store it safely. You can see how we got to the fact that XRP is scarce and the liquidity pools, they will have long-term locks like 3 years, and maybe even longer once they start using it to send money across borders. Things will change quickly once they start using it to make their business plan stronger as well. I have to say this, Agata. That's it. Let's get back to work. Oh, this is going to drag on until next year, I keep hearing people say. XRP doesn't have an alternative season. Come on. They're already telling you it's over. At this point, the judge will only have to sign off on this at some point, but the market will start to reward the price of XRP because it's going to return, not on the first day. Everyone thought, oh, XRP should already be more than $8. It will get there in the end. Big news is going to start coming out one after the other. People are getting excited about XRP again now that the case is over, so the price will go up, but it will happen slowly. Also, this is not news. The news that the SEC versus Ripple cases have been closed is true, and the SEC has confirmed it. But the so-called final copy going around on social media isn't real because it has typos and doesn't match the official court record. They put the wrong letter in the word suit. That really ought to be the first sign, right? I get it. A lot of people want the judge to agree with this. However, that case is no longer bad for XRP. We'll start to see price changes while we wait for the price to go up. People are selling off right now. I'm going to sell my bag because it didn't go up to $10 overnight. A lot of people in this space don't know the difference between news and real value. Things that have real value take time, and the price of XRP will change over that time. Either Washington getting clear or the ETFs going live will be the next big thing, whatever comes first. But all of these factors come together in a very short amount of time. Then you got your Ripple banking ID. It's going to be big. As stores that hold XRP, that will turn us into a Ripple bank. Also, that will be big. But if you own XRP, you need to always zoom out on the picture and look ahead. If you look at the chart from a year ago, you can see that we are still up 460.27%. This climb began in November and hasn't stopped since. There is a big jump coming up and everyone knows it. Why in the world would you sell your XRP right now? You shouldn't worry if something you thought was going to happen didn't happen right away, like getting quick gratification. It's still going to happen. If we go back to this point in time, people thought that XRP would never rise above $1 again. After being at 50 cents for years, that should help you understand what's going on. Then this took place. It will keep happening like this as long as the price of XRP keeps going up. But until then, be patient and hopeful, and let's all get rich together. That being said, I'm going to end this film. Thanks for watching. Thanks to all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Good night.